So we basically carry on where we actually left off with the expansion of the railway arches. Now I did say in the last episode that I wanted around about 6 railway arches, and I do finish with 6 with a possibility of having a 7th as well, but the actual I don't know, pillar interchanges, I want to call them, the actual things that give it a bit more structure, are the things I'm working on currently. I went against the direct idea, so I want to keep it nice and simple and plain. I do want to have it textured, so obviously you can see the 2 different stones I'm currently using. There's a smooth stone and there's the actual stone brick as well, but I also add in some cracked stone and also some mossy stone as well. I haven't really gone for the actual mossy cobble, to be brutally honest. So widening out the section as well has been pretty much one of the major jobs, and has taken up pretty much most of the resources that I've managed to gather so far. It is such a large area that I'm having to expand out into. I've pretty much exhausted my supply of stone several times over, and I've had to collect more and more each time. Haven't bought any yet though, surprisingly. I've decided against not buying it. I've just been mining it myself. But yes, it is quite a large area. I know these keep on getting bigger and bigger, and I don't want any of the greenery. Well, I want greenery in places that I want it. I just don't want it everywhere. So one of the things that I've had to find myself doing is basically the curse of the Silk Touch pickaxe. Unfortunately, to basically get the cobbled deep slate, you have to mine it with a normal pickaxe that doesn't have Silk Touch. So you find myself, you see myself here basically having to re-mine up all the Silk Touch deep slate that I gathered, so I can have a variant block of the actual cobbled deep slate as well. But yeah, this has taken me quite a while to do, not gonna lie. The bits that I enjoy is basically when I'm actually putting down all the actual bricks, and I do like the variant, because you can tell the variants of the different blocks that I'm using, and it does look good as a roadways, and it is a roadway, so this would be something that carts of the day would be traveling on. It's not a pathway. The pathways are the ones closest to the building, which vary in size. This has been a labour of love so far, because this will continue throughout the whole entire season. This is the block palette that I'm predominantly using for basically all of the roads and pretty much all of the pathways, apart from I do want to add some of the brown concrete to the actual path sections. So as you can see here, I've actually chosen the different block palette for the actual pathways as the podzol, the tuft, tuft, and the mud blocks, and obviously I want to include the brown concrete powder in as well as some path blocks as well, just individual. I'm just basically taking note of something that Mantis suggested to me, is basically that a path block on its own has more of a darker look than the usual path blocks when it's all one large area. But yeah, here we go. We got some mud going in now, almost completing the whole entire design. But yeah, this has been fun. I've enjoyed it. I'm still enjoying myself. But yeah, this I think this will take us quite nicely into my visit with Sunfire SG. Now, I had a few problems with the audio, so you'll have to forgive that. So it may sound a bit strange, but I try to do my best to rectify it. All right. So I have been lucky enough to be joined by Sunfire SG, and he has said he'll be kind enough to show me around his base today. So it is nice to be here, Sunfire. It's nice to finally meet up as well.
Well, welcome along to the server. It's wonderful to have you here, and I'm very excited to see what you like. Just from your first couple of episodes, already I'm like, ooh, I have got so many things that are running through my head that make me go, I wonder if he's going to do, I wonder if, yeah, so I'm really excited to see what you come up with.
Now, you've been kind enough to allow me to have a look around your sea base today, and probably quite a few people have seen it who are watching my video, but I'm super looking forward to basically having a look around the whole.
It's how it goes. Like, the entire concept that I had was basically I kind of planned to do more of a medieval type build, but then I was like, no, I did that like a couple of seasons ago. Let's try and do something different, and somehow I ended up in the middle of the ocean. So you're welcome to come along. Jump on our little boat here, and we'll head out to the shipwreck where we can kind of gaze upon the growing majesty of Petropolis, my base.
So I have seen this in a few videos, but I'm interested to see what it's going to look like in the actual server side of things. Wow, that's just wow.
And we're nowhere near done. We've got so much to do. There is a boat here. If you want to grab a boat, grab a boat. See if we can find a boat. Right, let's grab this one. Originally, this little boat here was the teleport point, but it doesn't really give you a good view of the base coming in. So I changed it up to be this little shipwreck over here, which is nice. The scale's very different, isn't it? It's insanely big. So I even went to doing like the little gangplanks and stuff underneath here, so you can actually get to multiple parts of Petropolis and the different parts of the city from here. But there's not really much to see on the walkways just yet. There will be more stuff in a little bit. But if we head up here to what was my first sort of main room in this place, and it's kind of a bit like an operations room. So there's a few little farms and stuff to take me along.
So is your general idea to expand this over the following seasons and not just have an oil rig platform, but you have other things going around it type of thing?
Yes, so I'm planning on doing giant, because basically if you see this bit here down the bottom right where it's got the trees that you can kind of see, there is actually this entire section is basically going to be the industrial section, so there's going to be like helipads and cargo bays and stuff like that coming off it. We're also going to have cargo ships in the water. I kind of want to build a cruise liner because it's a bit of a touristy place too. So it's going to keep me very busy for a while.
So are you thinking container ships and other types of ships, maybe even some warships surrounding the actual oil rig then?
Yeah, exactly that. Yeah, the ones that can carry cargo ships on them. Yeah, those ones. I know exactly which one you mean. I'm also thinking maybe an aircraft carrier or something. I don't know. It's supposed to be a kingdom, so you kind of feel like you need something for defense. So maybe an aircraft carrier might be appropriate. Crack on around here, and I'll show you kind of what the whole vibe is, because there are a few things that I think your kingdom may be able to help out with, and also potentially make a little bit of cash money for yourself as well. Now I've got a lovely gift for you here. That's all yours. You've got gifts. Of course you've got gifts. So welcome to the server.
Oh, thank you very much. I only wanted one Eye of Ender, so...
Yeah, I figured when you said you wanted an Eye of Ender, you might need an Ender chest, so I thought, well, if I give you some Obsidian and a bunch, you can make it multiple if you need to.
Yes, the strange request for the cocoa beans as well. It comes from a comment by CraftingMantis when I asked her what's the dirtiest block in the game, and she made the suggestion of brown concrete. And I thought, yes, perfect, yes, that's a very, very dirty block.
But basically, this is the lifeblood. That's the lifeblood of the entire city of Petropolis. Anybody that lives here, a lot of the stuff is going to need to be shipped in, because obviously you're in the middle of the ocean. Where are you going to get it from? But it's kind of set up. It kind of said it was supposed to be a nice city, but it's kind of become very dystopian. It's basically you've got all these people trapped in a shopping mall, basically. So these are all going to be individual shops.
Supermarket zombie apocalypse, I'm guessing.
I mean, it'd be the place to wait out a zombie apocalypse, honestly. But yeah, we've got multiple shops going in. Obviously, a few of them have been taken already. I believe this one here is going to be Bobert's. Bobert's going to make a sushi restaurant or a ramen restaurant here.
Mr. Pickle.
Yes, Mr. Pickle. And honestly, there are so many shops. We've got a couple grabbed already. So Cranky's got this one here, Mood. It says beauty shop. And what I've set out is I don't want people buying and selling for normal stuff like emeralds or diamonds. So he's chose that everything costs 1 oxalotl.
Well, that's quite a good idea, to be honest. Instead of basically having diamonds as a currency and stuff, just choosing a block or an item that you really, really want for your own little kingdom. That's quite a clever idea.
But if you want to choose a shop, you are more than welcome to. There's actually another layer of shops above here as well. But there's quite a few that are free. There's quite a few large ones. Now, I was thinking, you don't need to go with my idea here. But because you're going sort of almost like Victorian London, and you're currently in a train yard, aren't you? What I was thinking is, why, like, I want, because we're not using the Nether as much, like that's kind of like the plan is we're not going to use the Nether, or, because I think the Nether's the only place that we can't really renew as easy. Nobody uses minecarts anymore. Nobody uses railways. I kind of would love, like, even if it was like a model railway shop, like, you know, the Holmby trains, like have like a big shop like this and have like multiple little floors and tunnels and little trees like saplings and stuff to make it look like you're actually riding a little toy train around. I don't know, that's, even if you don't do that, I'm going to possibly do that myself because it sounds like fun.
No, that sounds like quite an interesting idea for a shop. I suppose it would lean on quite nicely of my theme, well, my starting theme of obviously the railway, because I'm going to have a large railway there, as well as basically an actual train. Probably something that most people recognise, not something that's based in like the early days of trains, because no one will recognise what it is. But yeah, I think that's quite a good idea, yeah.
Elevate up, we can kind of get a good view of like what the plan is here. So all the way to the top this time. And I'm thinking what I need to do is probably put another layer of the residential here, and then I'll work on a little build for myself. But yeah, you can see the industrial over there is going to be rather large. There's also going to be a giant radio tower, and a few more industrial things as well. So it's coming together. It's just it's a big build. It's going to take a wee while, and I'm kind of stoked about it.
Well, I think you've done an absolutely wonderful job. Absolutely wonderful, Sunfire, and the base is absolutely glorious. And I've got shaders on, so it looks even more glorious. And I'm really, really happy that you invited me over to show me around. And yeah, I'm looking forward to coming back. I'm looking forward to coming back. Yes, I am.
But yeah, this is one of my favourite views from out here, because you obviously get a view of the Going Merry from One Piece crashed into the thing there. But you just stand very still there for a second, and I shall say goodbye.
So hello and welcome back, and this is pretty much live as of the time of this video is being dropped. So this is what we are up to date and stuff. So quite good. Yes, and I've actually got my skin, my proper skin on now, not a temporary one, which I'm quite happy about. So let's have a little fly around and I'll show you basically how it looks like from up in the sky. And it's quite nice at the moment. It still looks small in my eyes. I don't know why, I just think it looks small, but yeah. We've got, in total, we've got 6 railway arches of pretty much the same size. I need to increase that by 1 block. And it goes all the way around here. And maybe I could put another one there, but I'm not sure. I might put a building there. Let me just land, I think it'll be a good idea. But yeah, I might put an actual building in this one here. Just basically jutting out here, because they do have to have the railway station either there, which I could have like a bottom part of the railway station and then an upper deck of the railway station is quite good. Or I might do it like over here, which would make more sense. But I do have a general idea for this area anyway. There was a build I want to place here as one of my first builds, because it's going to house an actual farm. So I do want to make myself a mud farm, and well, yeah, a mud farm basically. with the wheat and the conversion, and there's plenty of them around and stuff. So yeah, I do want to place that, but I just don't want to have it out in the world. I want to have it in an actual buildings, and I've started utilizing some of the buildings as well. Some of these actual oh shaky. Let me just put my duds back on. There we go. Yeah, there is now stuff inside here. Look at that. Ooh, I've got food. So I've got food aplenty now. I'm not going to go hungry, which I have been doing. I've been going very, very hungry. I have changed out the actual layout inside here and carved the rest of the actual place out so it looks a little bit better. And yes, we do have more of a proper storage system now, which is I'm much more happier with, and I can find everything that I want to now. We're still light on certain items and need more deep slate, that's for definite. And stone, well, got that one, and I got a little bit there. So yes, a lot more stone mining is in my future. But if anyone wants any dirt, I think there's one chest down there as well. Yeah, chest down. Yeah, plenty of dirt, and there's going to be a lot more dirt. That's going to be going inside chests and stuff, and I'm probably going to end up donating that to the actual spawn build because they need it a lot more than I do. I only need around about a chest of dirt, and I've got a double chest of grass as well. But yeah, there is going to be a few new buildings popping up in the next episode. I want to put my first one probably here, and this will probably take place where the actual mud farm is. So we're going to have a shaped here, and I do want to distress these walls a lot more. I've done a little section here using some mud and some moss, and just basically, you know, some breakages in the wall as well. And I want to do that across the whole entire railway arches. And like I said, that needs to increase up one block as well. Now, I did add some cobble, some mossy cobble here, and I don't know if I like it or not. I've tried to do it where basically it's coming up from the ground. It's like the moss has got eroded the actual stone, but I don't know. I'm not too sure that. I know, as you can see, basically, I'm doing a bit of copper aging as well. But yeah, I think this one is my favorite one so far because I've used the actual I forget what this is, tough dirt or something like that. This is one of my favorite ones, this one, and I probably have something behind here. But yeah, plenty of stuff to do. I hope you enjoyed the little tour around Sunfire's base. I really did. I really enjoyed it. He's going to try to plan to get over and do a little tour of my area when I've got a little bit more done, a bit more sorted out. But this needs to be covered over with more stone, and we'll probably just do like a sharp edge to the actual river, for want of a better word, because that way I can have a bridge, so I can have a sharp edge going here, and then basically I can have a sharp edge that, so to just raise that up to maybe the same size, and we'll have that as a sharp edge as well, and then we can have a bridge going over. It would be quite nice. But yeah, lots and lots of things to do, and I also have to let me just fly up there. Oh, it helps if you actually put your thingy on. There you go. There we go. Come on, there we go. And this needs to be cut back quite a lot. So you can see me, I've started the actual railway line here. So this is the railway line that we're going through into the mountain, and it's basically just around here. This will be paved over, and we'll have a building up here, which will be quite nice. But a lot of this actual dirt and a lot of this soil needs to be cut back and basically cut away, which is going to take quite a bit of time. I'm going to see if I can get myself a beacon. I'll spend a bit of time in the nether gathering some wither skeleton skulls, so we can just do a quick wither kill, and we'll get a beacon for here, which will make our lives a lot more easier, I must admit. Just basically plowing through this area. And yeah, and my tools in general, I have upgraded. Let's have a quick show you. Let's have a quick show and tell. Hold on, there we go. So we do have 43 efficiency 5 mending. We've got a silk touch efficiency 4 on breaking on my horny to put mending on that. I've got efficiency 4 on breaking and mending on that one. And then we've got Smite 5, Sweeping Edge, Unbreaking, Silk Touch, Efficiency, Unbreaking, Mending. I need to put Mending on that one as well. Silk Touch, Efficiency 5, Mending, Unbreaking. And this one, Silk Touch, Efficiency 4, Unbreaking and Mending. So pretty much everything does have mending on. I have access to an absolute ton of iron, so getting a beacon is not the issue at all. And I got some diamonds and some emeralds as well. So we're doing okay. Is that Silk Touch? Yes, it is. So yeah, we are doing okay on the server, and we're making lots of progress. I can't wait to start putting the first buildings down. This is going to take up quite a large area. I think the mud farms that I've seen do take up quite a large area if you want a decent amount of mud being converted over, because you have to place down the soil, and there's pistons involved and all that type of stuff. So it's going to take quite a large footprint, so you're probably looking at something like that. And I've already picked out the actual design which I'm going to be doing, which is going to be a nice little surprise for you. Quick question to anybody who's still here. Hello. Mud. Now, I heard there's a conversion from mud to clay. I know this is an old update, but it's been a while since I played Minecraft. Is there another way of getting clay apart from having to mine it all out? Is there like a conversion system with mud? Because for some reason I'm thinking yes, but I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, that will do it for me for today. I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. If so, just smash. No, don't smash it. Just gently tap. Just tap that like button and leave me a comment so I've got something to read. All right, guys. I look forward to seeing you next one. Bye bye for now. Bye.